bets were not very well laid out. Hello, everyone. Icy Hot Jacob Scott here. Unfortunately, I will have to say most of my predictions did not come to pass. A few did, but most of them didn't. So, let's not waste any time, and we'll talk about Dead in the Bank, starting with the kickoff. And the kickoff is going to be very quick because there is one moment I really want to talk about, but other than that, it's pretty much just straightforward what happened, who fought, and all that jazz. So, the first kickoff match. It was Infamous versus Ricochet after a little rematch from Infamous heel turn. Now, Ricochet, he had quite an amount of offense, but knowing Infamous and his MMA background, it didn't take long for him to get the jump on Ricochet. And although Ricochet did try to fight back, it was a futile effort. A snap powerbomb from Infamous. 1, 2, 3. Infamous is your winner. Now the second match is The Voice versus probably the youngest wrestler in WKW history, Axe, in what on paper looked like a complete mismatch. But like I thought, Axe brought it. Axe really brought it. He was just ducking and weaving and bobbing and joshing and all that way to dodge The Voice's offense, even at one point sending The Voice completely bailing out on a little tope suicida plancha there. Still at his back, but didn't have too much impact. Kind of think of it like a more painful version of that little over-the-rope dive that Cachasono / Chris Hero did. Anyway, Axe was trying to go for a big move on the floor. The Voice said no, brought him in, hit his finisher. I will have to double check on what exactly that was. 1, 2, 3. The Voice beat Axe. Well, that's one prediction that came true. And then the way to kick off, the send off to kick off, Cameron Rose of the Mob going one-on-one with Tiger. Now, even though Tiger can bring a lot of offense, he just didn't have it that day. That match was literally all Cameron Rose. He followed the commandments. 1, 2, 3. Cameron Rose is your winner. Alright. So now, we are going to talk about the main card of WKW. But, before I do, there is one thing that I want to say. The show, although it looked like it was sponsored by Monster, is not sponsored by Monster. It looked like it was sponsored by G Fuel, but it's not sponsored by G Fuel. No, the show was sponsored by Ma Energy. You want energy that'll course through your veins, or should I say course? I mean stampede through your veins. Try Ma Energy. With no sugars and 100% all natural ingredients, it will cause you to feel the bite! Coming in 5 flavors, the newest one being Mythic Melon. Me, I'm more of an orange guy. Wait, they don't have orange? Are you shitting me? They don't have orange! What do you mean they don't have orange? I like my orange! I'm sorry, guys. I kind of lost my cool for a moment there. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Dead in the Bank. So, the first match... God damn it. The first match was for... Oh, yeah. I remember what the first match was. I totally remember. It was Rowdy Brandon challenging Greg in a rematch for the WKW Extreme title in an Extreme Rules match. Now, I will admit, there really weren't that many weapons brought out for the Extreme Rules match, but what was brought out and used multiple times, a good old-fashioned table. Although, I'm about to talk to you some highlights, and I really am starting to wonder where we get our tables from. So, there were a few moments where some table spots were set up, most notably when Rowdy Brandon was up on top and Greg the Metalhead was looking to just toss him right through the table, but Brandon shoved him off, tried to do a little flying hand chop, completely missed, and got caught on the ropes instead. And then I'm starting to think you might want to put Greg on a brain damage alert because at one moment, Brandon was able to hit a little brain buster to counter the Greg of Days, but he dropped him on the corner of the table. And if that's Japanese oak, then motherfuck, Greg needs to have his head looked at. And what didn't help was another impact that sent the back of his head to the table a second time. And that head damage was likely enough for Brandon to get him into the little rowdy clutch. And Greg, in a really rare career move, tapped out. You're hearing this right. Greg tapped out. GTO. Please don't see me in New Japan. Rowdy Brandon is once again your Extreme Champion. And we do not know how long this title reign will last. We are hoping it will break his record of 400 days. The second match was Happy Adam Cole defending the King of the Wolves title against Roderick Strong, the Messiah of the Backbreaker. He doesn't really sound like New York. I just felt like doing that. Because I can. I'm the radio guy. I do what I want. So, this was a rather quick match, I must admit. Nothing, to be honest, really stood out. It was your standard beatdown between two guys who hate each other. Probably the only thing I can talk about on that one was the finish, where Happy Cole dropped Roderick Strong with his last shot, knee to the back of the head. He had to put Roderick Strong in the shed because he got 1, 2, 3. Okay, Happy Cole, you got your title. Go to bed. The third match was for the WKW Platinum title as Kino was challenged by Gabriel Pierce. Quite a bit of good offense here. Reversal after reversal on the finishers. I mean, wow. It's very rarely I ever see the Kino smash get reversed. Well, I will admit, Gabriel does need to work on his critical error. But the main thing in that match I really want to talk about is the finish. The two took it to the outside and didn't come back in. They were too busy beating the absolute shit out of each other that they didn't even realize, hey, assholes, we got a 10 count here. I think the mistake was when Q decided to turn left instead of right and go to the announce table. Ring the bell. This match is a draw. So I'm technically one for one right now on these predictions because, well, if you have a draw, you have to add a third number. Now the fourth match, oh God, the fourth match. That might have been the longest match of the night. Definitely in my book, match of the night. I mean, I've heard of reversal chains before, but I've never seen that many, especially for big moves. I mean, you want a knee of the week? No. Have a rock lobster DDT? No. How about you do a big hit? No. How about I clothesline you? No. How about I punch you? No. How about I roundhouse you? Eat shit. That's not gonna happen. Oh my God. Like, seriously. So many reversals. I had things to do, but I was able to catch the tail end of this match for free on my break. And wow. Oh my God. Not only was I surprised by how many reversals there were, but Larry lost. Larry got hit with the 1 in 11 and 1 by Kino Kibashi. And judging Larry's reaction afterward, where he tried to sucker punch Kino, but then got triple punch and sent out of the ring, I don't think that this rivalry is going to be over anytime soon. Wow. Now the fifth match was for the WKW title. Now, before I talk about this match, I realized I skipped over a promo. Mr. Davis came out and once again completely losing his marbles, being all, oh, the mob is after me, I'm a tough son of a bitch, but goddamn the mob makes me need a safe space room. Well, in response, he wanted to screw over the mob until he realized that the leader of the mob earlier that day made a package announcing he will defend against anyone from anywhere. And who was the lucky winner of that drawing? Morpheus. The Super Saiyan more phenomenal squash god Morpheus. And this match, I'm sorry to say, this one was also somewhat quick. They were both going for big moves, both countering out, but a critical moment came when the leader was trying to go for diver down and got countered to all hell. A more phenomenal powerbomb later, 1, 2, 3. I can't believe I have to say this another time, but a WDW superstar is the WKW champion. What the hell? We're really doing this again, huh? Well, we're just going to have to see how Mr. Davis reacts to this, because he did get his wish in the mob member losing the title, but it wasn't the way he wanted it. It's going to the other promotion. Oh, I just know the next episode of WKW, he is going to flip the fuck out. Now the sixth match. Boy, what was the sixth? Oh yeah, the LOA tag team titles are on the line. Leo Carr and Zinda Haku defending against a brand new team, the Soldier Maximus and Billy Banjo tuning you wild side. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyway, I won't stop. Wildside and Maximus, I will admit, they make a pretty damn good team. They might be brand new to tag teaming, but they brought it. They really, really brought it. It's not to mention this is only their second match and they already have a tag finisher. You want a knee? Have a knee. You want another knee? Nope. Have a sliding clothesline. And now I'm going to give you an elbow drop. I'm going to do you one better and do an elbow drop from the top rope. And then I'm going to grab you and shove you to my partner who will slam you. Like, that was a combination if I ever seen one. And these are from two dudes who have absolutely nothing in common. Wow. It's like that one team from CCW all over again. Now, Carr and Haku, they were able to land the anchor drop, and they even were super close to getting the title, but it just didn't work out, although there was a somewhat cool moment. Maximus was up top, and he was trying to go for a crossbody onto Haku. Haku got out of the way, but Carr still got hit by a diving Maximus. And then, you know how those standard tag matches where wrestler B will hit wrestler A with a hard move that takes him out, and then wrestler C will hit wrestler B with a hard move, and yada 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 until we're back to wrestler A. Well, something almost like that happened. So, Billy Wildshad got taken out by Zinda Haku, but Maximus was able to big German Haku, and he got out. So it was literally just Maximus and Carr, but Carr didn't counter. He got flat out hit with the Maximus bomb. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Maximus and Wildside. You are the brand new LOA Tag Team Champions. Now, the main event, Dead in the Bank. There was one special rule that applied. If a WKW star grabbed a briefcase, he would challenge a WKW champion and vice versa. So both Bolo Reynolds and now Morpheus were watching this match closely from backstage. So, representing WKW were the Noble One Kyle Noble, Akira Tadashi, and Cyrus, while representing WDW were Dylan Casey, Chris Bay, and Billy Huggins. So that leaves one question. Who in the hell were the two mystery superstars? I'll tell you this. It could be the next two biggest stars in the company. I'm talking about Yamashita, Calcott, and Blade. Like, god damn. They really, really impressed me. Now, for a while, not a single ladder was grabbed. All 8 of them were deciding they would rather beat the shit out of each other. Noble and Cyrus even temporarily reviving their little feud from seasons past. Wow. Eventually, though, Tadashi was able to grab a ladder, and that's when shit started to get weird. And by weird, I mean awesome. And by awesome, I mean fucking crazy. So, where to begin? Well, let me just start by saying this. Chris Bay probably needs a doctor. Not only did he take a pretty powerful slam on his back to the ladder, but there was a rather, if I may say, brutal moment where Blade was able to grab Bay, spin him around in a giant swing, but Kaonobo just stood there, so Blade would end up swinging Bay into the ladder, hit his head several times, like, god damn, if that's not brain damage, I don't know what is. And then there were two moments where Yamashita technically got saved. One by his own doing, and one just by pure dumb luck. Now, the first one was when Kaonobo was looking to do a little emerald flosion onto a downed ladder, but Yamashita was able to counter that. And the second time was when Chris Bay was about to do the same thing, but instead to go for a little emerald ushigoroshi, so it would hit the knee, not the ladder. Still painful, but, you know, you gotta split hairs when you can. Now, when it came to the ladder, it was mainly Akira that was trying to get to the briefcase. He got foiled numerous times. And this leads me to one moment I really want to talk about, but I'll talk about it after this one. So, there was a really, really cool moment where Billy Huggins tried to get a little ladder bridge going, set Yamashita on it, tried to do a little flying knee. Not only did he completely miss, he broke some teeth on that jaw. Damn. And he already looks bad enough already. Now, I'm knocking Billy Huggins, but I'm just saying his gimmick is the hobo, so that just makes him look worse. And Yamashita was able to get Billy up on the ladder. He was going up on top trying to do a cool move, and Blade literally said, "Yeah, fuck you!" and just dove over the rope, tope suicida, threw Billy through the ladder. And then Yamashita did not put two and two together and literally dived with an elbow, only hitting the floor. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Anyway, before I talk about the finish, there's one moment I really want to talk to you about. The save. So, the worst case scenario was happening. The Noble One, Kyle Noble, was trying to unhook the briefcase, but Billy Huggins unknowingly came in clutch. And a little cool moment led to an even awesome moment, which led to a somewhat funny moment. So, Billy had Yamashita, and he superplexed him to knock over the ladder and hurt Yamashita in the process, leaving Noble helplessly dangling. Chris Bay got a hold of Noble and powerbombed him onto Yamashita, and then Cyrus was going to go for the little seppuku splash. He hit it. Well, not only did he hit it, he unknowingly took Blade down with it as well, with the impact to the back. Oh my god, that was such a dog pile. But where did the match end? The match ended when it looked like Akira Tadashi was going to get it. At the last minute, that was decided that would not be so. And thus, your true winner of Dead in the Bank, Cyrus. So Cyrus will be challenging the WKW champion whenever he wants within a 1 year period. It might be Morpheus or it might be someone else. We will have to see. Well, that is my recap for Den in the Bank. What did you guys think? Please let us know in the description down below. And don't forget to contact my associate, Wolfie Kingston, for your free trial of My Energy. Feel the bite! So, this is Icy Hot Jacob Scott saying, feel the flame, fear the cold. More importantly, have a good night.